guys, ThatDudeChris here. Welcome back to another video. Today, this is going to be sort of a different video because we are going to be doing a reacting video. Now, before we get this video started, this is going to be a reaction video of Ryan. You guys know Ryan Stoffs. Ryan/Stoffs/ Ryan.gamer/ Ryan.boy. We made that meme a long time ago. I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer, guys. Don't go on any hate on him in this video. I'm trying to just make a point here. Don't make any hate. Don't give him any hate. Don't go unsubscribe from his channel if you're subscribed. Don't go unsubscribe. Just stay subscribed. Just be warned that we may stop being friends. I don't know. Probably not. But if Ryan, if you are watching this, which you probably are, I have no hate towards you at all for making your previous video. And yes, dudes, well, let's get straight into the video. So guys, today we're going to be reacting to Ryan's ThatDudeChris exposed video. So this is going to be very different, because, yes, we never do reaction videos, and especially because Ryan's like, oh my god, he's exposing me. Chris, aren't you just not going to address this? I'm going to address this, but in the nicest way possible. I'm going to address this with as much sincerity as possible, and yes, I will be honest with you dudes, I have somewhat scraped over, like, a couple seconds of this video. I am sick partially, dudes, so sorry if I sound a bit weird. Okay then, well, apparently, me in the background is just, oh, for God's sakes, well, dudes, anyway, we're going to get reacting to this video, so don't go on and hating for Ryan. We're just going to be reacting to this. I'm going to try and address this with as much sincerity as possible, and yes, with some of these statements that Ryan makes, some of them are true indeed. So, I will, in the very beginning of the video, put a timestamp to, pass through, in order to, so that you guys don't have to watch me blabber on about this beginning bit. So anyway, dudes, let's get into the actual reaction itself. This is going to be very interesting. So dudes, let's hope for the best and not for the worst, but let's start reacting to this. We're just gonna get to play the audio because I don't want to feel like it.
What's up everyone, my name is Frights. Welcome back guys to another video of some Fortnite mobile gameplay in the background. Maybe like a couple PS4 clips. Anyway guys, welcome to the video. Today guys, we're gonna be using my long-time PlayStation friend, Cat, for
Now, here's the thing that doesn't make sense. Why would he be explaining what's in the very beginning of the video if it literally says it in the title? I know I shouldn't be pausing it this early on, but why is he going to explain what it literally says in the title? ThatDudeChris exposed in the freaking title. I respect Ryan for saying that, and saying what he's going to do for the video, because that's what a professional would do. But so a lot of people know what the video title would be. So let's continue on about this. And plus, I'm not the gaming cat anymore, so this is clear that this is probably old footage, because the last time I was the gaming cat, mind you dudes, was around 2 to 3 months ago. Hope you guys enjoy my Skull Trooper poster back here, by the way, and my Halo 3 poster back here as well, and my Halo poster right here, and my Halo poster right here. And we're not using the Christmas lights, by the way. So, let's continue the video. How bad of a person I really am? Wow! I must be a terrible person just because one person makes a single point about a statement that does not make any logical sense whatsoever. Dudes, here's the thing. Here's the truth. I try and make as much good content as possible for you guys to enjoy, and if you guys don't like my content, I suggest that you guys move on to another channel. Stay subscribed if you want, unsubscribe if you want. I don't care. As long as I can make content that I enjoy making and that my fans enjoy, I'm happy with it. And as long as my friends are involved in it, because I try and get my friends involved, dudes, you know, as much as possible. I try and get Derpy involved, Potato involved, Ryan involved, all of them. I try and get almost every single person involved. You guys know Open Survival 1, 2, and 3? Those were the series that actually caused my channel to blow up and thrive. So, basically, we may or may not return that in a 4, or when I get my PC built and everything, we may return that as a modded version. Trust me, I've got some secret details on that, which I will be leaking in the next couple of weeks. So, yeah, here we go.
I have messages, I have things that he's lying about, I have all these things that could really end his YouTube career, and it's sort of his fault because
Sort of my fault. So basically, I told you. So basically, Ryan, you're saying I went out of my way. Basically, dudes, Ryan is here saying I went out of my way. I went over to his state and told him, hey, Ryan, please make this video insulting me, even though it's probably not even going to insult me in the long run because I'm going to end up making a reaction video to this. And you probably knew that I was going to make a reaction video to this. So why would you even spend your time making this? You probably spent like 2 weeks making it or something. But still, no matter how much time you made respecting this, or made making this, I respect you for making this because you are revealing my true self, which sometimes can be true, but most of the time is not. Let's continue.
but he thinks that he can tell me and what he can go and tell my friends, and that's just, I don't know, like, I don't
Tell your friends. The only time I ever play with your friends is on Fortnite, and rarely Minecraft. Those are the only 2 games I ever play with Ryan's friends. Fortnite, it's rare. Because, here, I'll give you guys a story. A couple weeks ago, Ryan's one friend, Zombie, you guys remember him from a couple old Fortnite Season 4 videos, Season 3/4 videos, actually. You guys remember that I played with him and I had a good time, but sometimes his internet could be bad. So, this was a couple weeks ago, right? So, I was going to play with him, right, because I was bored out of my mind. So, Ryan invites me to a game, right? And says Zombie's in it, and I said, oh cool, I can play with Zombie and you two, double the amount of friends to play with at the same time. And, which is good, because I like playing with more friends at the same time. Getting more friends involved in a certain activity can be interesting and fun. But, if the person who you're playing with decides to invite you, and realizes that the person who you're going to play with, that's their friend, is going to kick you, why would you want to even play with them? So what happened is I joined, right? And he decided to kick me. I said, why did you kick me? Because Ryan wasn't in the game. He left the game the second he invited me. What happened after that? He told me, like maybe 3 hours later, he told me he was sorry. Not literally 3 hours later. He told me like maybe half an hour later that he was sorry, and I said I accept your apology. Which I truly did accept his apology, but I was still confused why he kicked me. And then later on, he told me that he wanted to play with his friend only, and that Ryan didn't tell me that. So, technically, that kind of a story was Ryan's fault as well. I'm not blaming everything on Ryan. I'm just saying Ryan didn't give me enough evidence to state why I should join the party and play with him. So, yeah, let's go again.
tell his friends any of that, so, like, why can't he do it to me? And, like, this was at the point where I realized that, I should get away from him, because he's not that good of a person. So, that dude, Chris, I like to call him the Gaming Cat, because it's more of a cringier name.
I agree. That is a cringy name. I don't know why I changed it. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry I'm pausing so much. We're not even 2 minutes in the video. We're literally 58 seconds in the video. So from now on, I'm going to try and pause for as little as possible. But I agree with that, Ryan. That is true.
And, but, like, who creates their channel when they're in 8th grade? Like, who renames their channel when they're in, like, 8th grade? And it's like, let's call it the Gaming Cat.
First of all, Ryan, here's the thing. I didn't rename it when I was in 8th grade. I renamed it when I was in 7th, actually, 6th grade. 2 years ago. More than that, even. 2.5 years ago. Almost 3. So, I technically didn't rename it that long ago. So yeah. Can't disrespect me about that, because that was me when I was younger, not me when I was in 8th grade right now.
I don't know if this is supposed to be like a funny name or if this is supposed to be like a serious name, which I don't really know, but I think it was supposed to be a serious name. And
A serious name. What's the difference between a funny name and a serious name? So, for example, if you're in real life and you decide to name yourself Tim, that's a serious name. If you decide to name yourself Gerald, that's a funny name? I do not understand you. Sorry about that.
I really laughed about it when I told him that how bad of a game that was. And he just got mad and he kicked me from his Fortnite server like a little kid.
I kicked him from the Fortnite server. When he told me that, we were playing Minecraft. I remember that excruciatingly. He told me that we were playing Minecraft, and I said, okay, that's cool. I don't care about your opinion. Because truly, I didn't. It was my channel, and I could have named it whatever I want. Now I respect him because that was a childish name at the time, the Gaming Cat. Who names themselves the Gaming Cat when they're in 8th grade? Except, of course, at the time, I was in 7th grade. Still dating the fact, it was outdating the fact that Ryan technically did not understand why I would name it that for no reason.
How bad of a game that was, and he just got mad and he kicked me from his Fortnite server as a little kid.
We weren't even Fortnite wasn't even popular then. I didn't even know him when I was in 7th grade, dudes. I started knowing him late 7th grade, early 8th grade. Over the summer, I knew him. I met him around spring of 2017. So, technically, which of course, spring 2017, as you dudes know, was around when I created Faction Trolls. And I met him around that time. That exact time frame. So what happens is, why would he lie in his own video to his own fans? He literally, look, I'm still subscribed to him. Yesterday he had 220 subscribers. Now he has 219 subscribers. I'm still subscribed to him. I just don't know because of this video, because he lost a subscriber or something. It could have been derpy for all I know. So, and I even have his video liked. So, I don't know why he would say a lie in his own video to his own fans. 219, 220, whichever you'd like to round it up to, friends. I don't know why he would lie to that many fans. Like, he would lie something about that. Like, something as stupid as a freaking YouTube name. Like, okay, it was a childish YouTube name, yes, I agree. But that was all the way back in 6th and 7th grade. Oh my goodness.
I should be able to call people whatever I want.
Kid. He should be able to call. I agree. He should be able to call whatever people he wants. But for him to call someone who's older than him, who's literally 2 to 3. Actually, I think he's like 11 now. So 3 years older than him. For him to call someone who's 3 years older than him kid, when I'm actually a teenager, that doesn't make sense. Of course, at the time it made sense when he first said it, because I was a kid back then. I wasn't yet a teenager, because I was 13, and 13 I don't really consider a teenager yet, because 14 is when you really enter the teenager years. So, I agree, but he shouldn't be calling me kid. I should be calling him kid. And yes, dudes, if you want me to dye my hair green again soon, I might, like in the front, or red or something.
As long as I'm not doing anything bad, like, I'm not saying something like really bad. Like, I should really call you like a little nickname like kid. Okay, now like he says like, oh, but like I'm older than you, so I get to call you kid, and I'm like, no, that's not the way it works.
Not the way it works. What then? How does it work exactly?
You call me a 3-year-old. Guess what? I'm not a 3-year-old. So.
I don't call him a 3-year-old. I call him a 10-year-old, not a 3-year-old, which is 1 year off, because sometimes the way he sounds, he can sound like a 3-year-old. Most of the time, well, not a 3-year-old, a 10-year-old. Most of the times, he sounds like a 10-year-old, even though he's 11. But then again, you can't judge. Dudes, listen to me. Don't judge someone the way they sound. Don't judge them by their name, because Potato does this all the time. Anytime someone who's younger than him, or at least sounds younger than him, joins my party, he always immediately mutes the person just because he assumes they're younger than him. My one friend, he's 14. He sounds like a freaking squeaker, and it's not Ryan. And Potato thinks he's 12 or 11 or 10. And it just annoys me because he automatically assumes someone is an age they are not. Like, Potato has to ask them, like, hey, how old are you, so that I can know whether to mute you or not. And you should at least get to know the person first, and if they annoy him, mute him then. Don't just mute him just by the way he sounds.
In his description of all of his live streams, it says that he does a shout out every 10 subscribers, which
yes.
I have. Which there is no proof of him actually giving out those shoutouts.
Okay, here's proof. A couple of my Fortnite videos ago, a couple live streams ago, when I had 250 subscribers, I said to this dude, if he was the 250th subscriber, I would give him a shoutout. And you know what I did? I gave him a shoutout. 240th subscriber, this was an open survival video as well. Just like 230th was Faction Trolls, 240th was Open Survival. 230th was Faction Trolls. 220th, 10th, and 200th were all Open Survival. I gave shoutouts in those videos. You guys could look through all my old videos, and you guys could have proof that I gave a shoutout. Now, I wouldn't dedicate a whole video to just giving someone a shoutout. I agree, because that would be a waste of my time. Giving them a shoutout while I'm doing the live stream, like, if I'm in the middle of a live stream and someone subscribes, I'm not just going to end out the stream. I'm going to be like, okay, so don't subscribe to 250th subscriber. I'm going to end out the stream here. Bye, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to immediately go and just make it known in the video. Because that way the people who are watching the stream can subscribe to him. It'll make sense.
Every single 10 subscribers and bring them onto his Minecraft world, which is also pretty dumb. Yeah, you're my 10th subscriber. You get on my Minecraft world.
Okay, now here's the thing. It was Minecraft world. See, dudes, there is me telling you guys that I'm sick. It's not Minecraft anymore. It's Minecraft and Fortnite or Halo. Whatever the heck they want. I will allow them to choose from whatever games I have and whatever games they have to play with me. Not just Minecraft. That was so long ago. I still haven't gotten time to change my description because I don't have my computer yet, and I don't want to type on my phone because it takes too long, and I'm better with typing than spelling on a phone and whatever.
But, that's dumb, because, that person, maybe they don't have Minecraft. That's just dumb. Why do you put that in your description? And what is the
stated
headquarters? Is there, a whole entire, skyscraper in, the city that's oh, everyone, welcome to my headquarters. And it's that's just dumb.
Okay, a lot of YouTubers have their own things dedicated. So, for example, Derpy and I have Hatchcrown as a channel, right? Derpy, me, Ryan, and a couple of his other friends have Hatchcrown, and Golden and Potato. We all have Hatchcrown as a channel. We're a team channel. We're a team-based channel. We have somewhat of a based organization, but we don't have a headquarters. It's just a title. It's a title of choice that I came up with, Ryan. You don't have to make fun of it. So basically, you're being a cyberbully in your own video. That is evidence of you being not a good person, stating the exact facts of what you are and what I am not. Let's continue.
Name your channel, The Gaming Cat, but so the thing is, he's also really picky about stuff. I can't really mention about how his YouTube channel is dead, because then he'd get even more mad. His YouTube channel is so dead, but, he's gonna say that my YouTube channel is dead, but, that...
Yes, I agree. His YouTube channel is dead. My YouTube channel is dead. That doesn't state a fact. That brought in... You just brought that in randomly. It's random crap that doesn't make any sense, because you just randomly talked about that. You just brought it up from out of nowhere. It's like a sky. It's like the sky fell. It's like if someone said the sky was falling. Then everyone looks up, see the sky is not falling. Basically, you're lying about your own pro-efficient statement, because it's wrong. It doesn't make sense to say that at the wrong exact time, because if something's not happening, you don't say what is happening, because then that makes everyone think you're basically the big bad wolf. You got yourself into a situation you couldn't get yourself out of. So once you lie, you can't take it back, basically. Whatever comes out of your mouth, you can't put back in.
That's different. I don't I stopped YouTube on this channel for a while, but now I'm finally coming back because I've revamped it. I got a good new name. I've got everything I need.
Yes, I do agree, guys. I do agree with Ryan. Frights, it's actually a unique name. ThatDudeChris, it's an okay name. I'm probably going to rename it to something on my Halo Reach clan or something like that in the future instead of ThatDudeChris. All I'm just saying is, don't make fun of people, dudes. Don't make fun of people by their YouTube names, their real-life names. Don't make fun of them by how they look. For example, dudes, I have acne. I don't care. I try my hardest to get rid of it. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. People make fun of me because of it. I don't care. I just let it go on. But don't, dudes, listen to me. Don't let it go on. Speak to a teacher or administrator or something, parent, guardian, anything about it. Try and get the situation solved as soon as possible. Because those were mistakes that I made that I cannot correct. Once something happens, you can't change it. You can't rewrite history, dudes. Sadly.
Yeah, his channel is so dead. He uploads, maybe like once a week, mostly like maybe even more, but like
once a week, maybe even more. Okay, if this video was made, this video, he keeps calling me the Gaming Cat. If this video was made like 4 months ago, yes, I had, a while ago, I had a time where I couldn't because family members were borrowing my stuff. They had to borrow my PS4 for something, and I had to borrow my Xbox for something else. So, of course, I didn't have my computer or anything at the time yet. So, and then, of course, my phone, I just decided not to upload on that, really. So, I used my tablet. I uploaded a couple Nerf War videos. This was about a year ago. And I just basically wrote along with whatever I had. Whatever I had to work with is what I did and made best. I tried, of course, to make my content the best for all of you dudes to enjoy in times of despair.
he usually gets a video out every week. You know, that's enough to keep a YouTube channel alive. You know, but like yet he's still averaging like 7 views per video, and at 250 subs, you know, I don't think you should be getting 7 views. Now, like, my YouTube channel is dead. You know,
Okay, Ryan, your YouTube channel is not dead. Your YouTube channel is still somewhat thriving. But I don't care how many views I get on the video, as long as people, at least one person sees it. I don't care who sees it. As long as someone sees it, that's all I care about, because then I feel happy. I feel motivated to make another video for people to enjoy. Now, of course, once I get my PC, I'm going to be changing up my content a lot. And this is going to be very different because it's going to be a big change, and you guys probably it'll take a while to get used to it. And if you guys don't like it, I will revert back to PS4 and Xbox. If you guys don't like PS4 and Xbox, I'll revert back to PC again. Or I'll just do a mixture between all of them. You guys tell me in the comments what you guys want me to do with this.
I can say that, but I'm trying to get it back, but like by trying to make more entertaining videos. But, like, the way that he's doing it, he's just doing the same exact thing, and it won't help his channel. If the first thing isn't working, why try it again? Okay?
Yes, I agree with that. I completely agree with that, dudes. If something doesn't work, don't try it again. Like, for example, when I was in kindergarten, dudes, I was a bully. I'll be honest, I was a bully. I broke a second grader's nose when I was in kindergarten because I couldn't control my actions back then. I was crazy. I was a freaking deranged lunatic back then. I couldn't control my actions. Now, I can more control my actions. Sometimes I lose control and can't control my actions, but 99% of the time, that just one slimmer of health, slidge, I can't control. Sometimes. This is a very rare coincidence when this happens, and when this happens, it's decent. Like, I'm not controllable then. And that only, it takes me something really annoying and aggravating. Not something as stupid as a freaking football stadium in Minecraft.
He's also really picky about stuff. Like,
that's a joke.
Like, I couldn't really, like, build something in his stupid little Minecraft world where it gets criticized over the blocks, over the way it is. It's like, 7 blocks. It's like, yeah, it has to be even. And he always called it even. Like, oh, this football field has to be 51 blocks. It's like, what? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Because why
would a football stadium be 51 blocks?
That's not even, that's odd. So obviously he doesn't know his math. Because even
obviously I don't know my math. Okay, Ryan, I admit I'm not good at math. I'm not that good at math. I'm pretty good in a lot of things. I know my evens, I know my odds, I know my ABCs, I know my numbers, letters, everything. Ryan, you're telling me basically that if I don't know math, that I am stupid. Then how am I able to solve freaking calculations? How am I able to speak properly and spell good? Like, I can spell well, decent. Sometimes my spelling is a bit off and fluctuated around, but most of the time, it's good.
Odd isn't even. Even is even and odd is odd. So,
yes, I know that.
Basically, and he always claims that he's smarter. And, like, that's different. You're older than me. You should be smarter. You should be smarter, but you aren't.
That basically, right there, wraps up the whole video. Basically, he made this video, this whole 8-minute video, and 8-minute 31-second video, to just explain how I'm stupid. Okay, dudes, well, we're done here. Good day, folks. Have a good New Year. Even though New Year passed, have a good next New Year. If you guys enjoyed my channel, please do be sure to unsubscribe if you hate my channel. Goodbye, folks. I will be back in like 2 years. No, not really. No, you guys are stuck with me for a while. I'm sorry. At least until I'm dead, which will probably not take long. No, I'm just kidding about that. Hopefully, I'll be dead soon, though. Not really. I don't think that way. No, don't.
He also, like, I can't roast him without him, like, going on and, like, yelling at me, like, if it's a joke, you need to say if it's a joke. Like, it's so dumb.
It's so dumb. Okay, so here's the thing that doesn't make sense. Ryan says that if you make a joke that says that's an insult, basically, it's an insult. But if you say it's a joke after the person gets upset about it, it doesn't make sense. And he said it's dumb for him to say, like, okay, this is going to be a joke, don't take this insulting. This is what people used to always say. But apparently now Ryan says that everyone in the world makes an insult, and then, after they're done getting upset and bawling on the floor, or whatever the heck they do, then they say it's a joke. That doesn't make sense at all. Who in their right minds would make a joke that's meant to be, or a joke that's meant to sound like an insult, but it's not an insult? Who in the right minds would do that? Probably barely anyone.
Say it's a joke, but before it's a joke, then it won't be funny.
Okay, it's not, an insult is not meant to be funny. Like, insults are not meant to be funny. Insults are meant to basically hurt people's feelings. Jokes are meant to make them happy. They're two They're two opposite things. They're the opposite things. There are two sides of a coin. One side's an insult, the other side's a joke. Flip it. One side, you choose insult. There's not both insult and joke on the same side of the coin. That doesn't really make sense. Because if you were to say an insult and then say, like, okay, this is a joke, doesn't make sense. But if you were to make a joke and then say it's an insult, that also wouldn't make sense, because you combine both of the things into one. They're translucent, basically. They're going against each other, basically, in a race. Like, you're figuring out which one is which. Yes, I love to move my hands a lot. So basically, it just doesn't make sense.
School. Like, yeah, that's funny, because school is a joke. But, like, here's a joke. You're ugly. Like, that's basically saying, like, oh, like, ha, 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 that's a joke.
Okay, that's a joke, but he says jokes that are way more insulting. Ryan, the true side of Ryan, dudes, you don't know, is that he says things that could be very insulting about me. He says, I'm stupid because I have acne. Okay, and then I start, like, bawling or something. Not really bawling, but, like, get upset and say, like, oh my god, we're gonna defriend you if you say that one more time. And then he says it one more time. And then I say, oh my god, if you say that one more time, I'll defriend you. And he says that one more time, and then I end up leaving the party. Because here's what happens. Normally when him and Potato are in the same party and Ryan makes an insult about me, Potato sides with Ryan. I don't know why. One of my best friends sides with another one of my good friends. I don't know why that happens. It's just the way it works, I guess. Just the society itself has changed. Over the years, society has changed. People are not nice anymore. People don't care about each other. The only thing people care about now is looks. And I honestly don't like that. We should revert back to the old times where people respected each other for who they are. It shouldn't be people hate each other for the way they look, because it insults them. And especially if you say that, and then you say immediately after they're done being upset that it's a joke, it kind of reverts the whole thing and confuses both the teller and the accused. It doesn't make sense. Boom. Ryan just basically got exposed in my own video.
Calls you ugly, like, because it's not true, but it is true. So, like, I can't really, that's just stupid.
See, he basically just called me ugly. So, basically, I agree, I'm not the best looking. I agree, I'm not that good looking. I'm not that handsome, I'm not that hot, whatever the people nowadays call it. But that doesn't mean you have to make an insult, and immediately after that, say it's a joke. Like, maybe half an hour later, say that's a joke. You don't say something that's true, or if it's false, and say it's the exact opposite thing of what it actually is. Because person could take it as an insult, or they could take it as a joke. Ryan and everyone else, you have to watch who you're talking to. Don't say something to someone and expect them to be the nicest person in the world. Because if you say whatever comes out of your mouth, you can't put back in. Dudes, we'll be back in a short minute. Yeah, I gotta go do something. Alright, sorry dudes, I had to quickly do something involving the video because I had to change something real quick. I had to add this extra clip, and also I had to get a drink because my throat was killing me. And so yeah, let's continue this video. Don't make an insult about someone and automatically say it's a joke, because they're going to immediately take it as an insult, not a joke. It's how society goes nowadays. It doesn't work your way. Nothing works your way anymore. Everything has to be how that person wants it. And yes, let's keep going.
Because, like, I should be able to call you whatever I want, you know? I should be able to roast you, have fun. You know, not everything can be like a civilized world where nothing is wrong. That's not the way it works. It's 2019. You're an 8th grader who still plays Minecraft.
Okay, an 8th grader who plays Minecraft. Okay, dudes, if you guys don't know what stereotyping is, this is the exact example Ryan just gave you of what stereotyping is. You criticize someone for what they do. That's the exact words for what stereotyping is. You criticize someone for what they do. So if they play Minecraft, you say, "Oh my god, you still play Minecraft? He's like so old. It's like such an old game, and it's like dying." Even though when it's not dying, and the person can play whatever they want, they can do whatever they want. People nowadays just yell at each other for who they are, what they look like, and it's just, you just want to stab that person with a mental note saying, "Hey, don't say this because it's stereotyping." Because mental notes, dudes, can be very helpful for the future. Because, as I said earlier, what you said, once you take out of your mouth, or once you say something, you can't put it back in your mouth. So, basically, Ryan here is making a stereotype of himself. Right here. So, for example, a boy makes fun of a girl because she's a girl. Like, that's a stereotype right there. So, basically, this is what Ryan's doing to me. He's making a stereotype because I still play Minecraft and I'm in 8th grade. Okay, lots of people play Minecraft and they're a lot older. For example, popular YouTubers like Sunday, Craner, DanTDM, they play Minecraft still. Sometimes, but they still play it. Sunday and Craner gave up on it, but DanTDM still sometimes plays it. Dan is in his 20s. Sunday and Craner are in their early 30s, I believe. Craner's in his early 20s and Sunday's in his early 30s. You don't make a stereotype because someone's in a certain grade in school, and you don't make a stereotype of that because it could just be insulting to the person, and you could get in a lot of trouble for saying what you say. You gotta watch what you say, people. Alright?
Problems there. Anyways, there is a lot of stuff that is wrong, with him. He got into a lot of fight with. He couldn't get kills because he kept getting killed on Fortnite, so he decided to.
Okay, this was ever so long ago. I'm sorry this video has been over 30 minutes, dudes. I did not even realize time flew by this fast. But, dudes, this is what happens. Sometimes I can play Fortnite, sometimes it can shabby, sometimes I cannot be, sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. You just don't criticize someone because how they play in a Fortnite game or how they play Minecraft. You just, why is Family Guy playing now instead of what I was? Okay.
I blame it on me and my friend for not revving him when it's like, I'm sorry, I'm being shot at. I cannot help you.
I can remember that specific game. So what happened is we were in Tilted Towers, right? People were all focusing on me like normally people normally do, because sometimes whenever I drop a lot of kills, people know, like, hey, look, that guy right there, he has a lot of kills. We should focus on him because he's a harder target to take out than the lower level people. So basically what happens is Ryan decides to split off from the main group. Me and Ryan's friend were basically in Tilted Towers, and Ryan was in Loot Lake running to Tilted Towers. So basically he lied to me there. He was literally in Tilted Towers. He was, like, the second I died, like, got knocked, he was in Tilted near me. His friend got knocked, and he decided to res his friend over me as I was still getting shot at by other people. He could have simply shot the other people, revived me, and then revived him, because he died after me. So he would have more of a chance of surviving, and the storm was far away, too. So I'm making a big deal about this one. This is just pointless, Ryan.
You right now, you know? There's just a lot of dumb stuff there. And so he got mad at my friends, and he told him to go.
At your friends. You literally just said it was one friend. Plus, I remember it was zombie and zombie only. It was zombie and me. I remember that. And you're saying your friends. There's a difference between friend and friends. Your other friend and your one friend is a big word. It's two friends. Like, if you're talking about a single person, then that means that the person who you're talking about just doesn't really count technically as a person. So what happened is, Ryan, forget this. I'm not going to blabber on about this. This video is already 35 minutes long.
Direct message me to tell with night.
Oh my god, this thing is annoying as crap.
And I'd help you right now, But there's just a lot of dumb stuff there. And so he got mad at my friends, and
Friends! There you go again! Friends when you only had one other friend, also known as Zombie Real. The other player was just a bot who died very on early game.
He direct messaged me to tell them to go kill themselves. Which, like, number one, like...
Kill themselves. Okay. Sometimes, no. Sometimes, this is the thing. Sometimes I get angry, and I tell people to just stop playing the game, or I'm not going to stop playing with them, or something. I don't ever tell people to kill themselves. Unless if I'm playing in Halo Reach, and I get extra mad at a single person that cannot hear me, or even sometimes in my Fortnite live streams for people that can't hear me in the games, I say them to just go die. Like, literally just go to Dusty Divot's top cliff and just jump. And of course, there's zip lines, so they'd probably catch themselves on the zip line. But yes, I don't ever tell people to kill themselves in real life. Plus, how would they be able to hear me anyway? And why would I get mad at Zombie when he was next to me? He died, got knocked anyway. And then Ryan was next to me. I wouldn't tell Zombie to kill himself. I wouldn't even tell Ryan to kill himself. I'd just say, okay, Ryan, why would you choose to revive the guy who's higher level, or, not higher level, higher health than, I was thinking of Destiny 2, higher health than me, who's getting shot at by the enemies to get finished, and also other reasons.
That is so dumb. Like, if you want to tell someone to do that, like, there's something mentally sick about you.
Mentally sick. So I have mental problems for saying something that's not even true. So basically, Ryan, you're telling me, plus Ryan, you shouldn't make offense of someone, period. Just, if someone has a mental problem, like if they have ADHD, OCD, whatever, you shouldn't make fun of them for it. You should just, like if they have autism, OCD, ADHD, whatever the heck they have, you shouldn't make fun of them for it. You should support them in their cause of what they're going through. You should help them in what they're doing. You should not go angry and full freaking rage mode and go against them for it. You should help them and support them and say, it'll be okay, you'll probably eventually be okay. Because that would make more sense than just immediately plain on assaulting the person with words that would make them upset.
That is dumb. Like, no. Like, I'm not telling anyone that. Like, and that's just not, like, cool. Because one day someone is going to be depressed, and they're actually going to do it, and then you're going to be sent to jail for telling them to do it. And then...
Sent to jail for telling them to do it. Okay. I don't direct people's lives. I don't tell people what to do. The only time I tell people what to do is if we're playing Minecraft or if we're playing Fortnite. If I'm getting attacked, I say, hey, there's a guy on the right. Can you please go attack him while I heal up? And normally if it's Derpy, I just immediately try and save him and just yeet. So if I'm in the middle of healing up and Derpy gets knocked, I immediately just rush towards him and try and save him. Even kill the enemies before I can save him because, of course, he'd probably die. So, this video is basically pointless because I'm stating facts that are true that you guys already know because if you watch my streams or videos. So, basically, Ryan is making me waste almost an hour of my time on this, which is probably going to take a lot longer to edit, basically on just a stupid topic. And I still have to eat. It's 7:19 at night. Fortnite item shop reset, and my free game thing reset too.
It would ruin your life. So yeah, and then he brings it all out. But then, after I start roasting him, guess who's all sorry? Him. And it's like, no, that's not a joke. It's not a joke. You're not sorry. No, you don't say that stuff because
Okay, I don't say that stuff. Period. Yes, you just explained it basically. I don't say that stuff. It's period. I don't tell people to kill themselves when they can hear me. Even when they don't hear me. I rarely say that unless if I get extremely angry at them. And that was old me who used to play Fortnite. Rarely now. I tell people to die in Fortnite rarely now. If you guys noticed, over my past couple streams or the past couple weeks, I've barely been uploading because I've been sick and I just don't feel like I have enough strength to upload or enough power or anything, and this is downgrading me and making me less likely to stream and make videos and make updates to faction trolls and our secret project, which I haven't told you guys about yet, which will be released probably February 1st, so
it's not funny. It's not funny, you know. And he shouldn't be telling my friends that. He shouldn't be telling me to tell people that because someday one of them, you know, because someday when he tells someone that, someone will. And
why would I tell someone directly to tell them to do that when technically the person who I'd be telling would immediately tell them to report me for saying that? Why would I say that? Because that would just be a waste of time and a waste of effort, a waste of anything, basically. Why would I tell them that? And of course, it also would be plain old rude. Like, why would you tell someone that? And why would Ryan just give a bunch of lies off in a single video, which is basically pointless?
and he'll be in a lot of trouble for that. And you know that was where I pulled the plug, and I'm like, I'm done with this kid. You know, he's done a lot, and you know, I don't even get why I'm still friends with him. But I stopped because of this. But you know, that's really like the dark side, and no one really gets to see that because he's never live streaming during that. And
Never live streaming during that. Okay, Ryan, here's the thing. I try and stream as much as possible. Almost every time I play Fortnite or play Minecraft, I try and stream. Whenever I don't feel like streaming, I just either play Minecraft, play Fortnite, play Just Cause 4, play Destiny 2, or just straight on go, if it's a spring or summer, go on a bike ride. I go on a bike ride, I hang out with Derpy, I have a good time. We both go to the park, hang out, have a lot of fun, come back here, I get on, play Fortnite, start streaming, and boom. And if Ryan's going to insult me and say he's not my friend for a bunch of crappy lies, just wasting a whole freaking hour of my time, then I'm just about to pull the plug too, call him a liar, which is true, and then basically just end the friendship and demote him from Hatchground. Because I'm not having a lying 11-year-old be in a community which is competitive gaming. If he's not being competitive, he's just being basically a freaking troll, wasting people's times, annoying the living crap out of people. Because a lot of times, dudes, you don't know. Even the Lewis Boys, my friend, good friend Lewis Boys, who you guys know from a couple revealed plays, Mute. He can back me up on this. A lot of times, he leaves the party, or before he leaves the party, he either ear rapes us, or he says a lot of inappropriate crap, like the F-bomb and stuff. And 11-year-olds, or period, anyone, shouldn't be saying that. Because it just is wrong for people to say that. Like, it's a complete stereotype about someone which they shouldn't even agree with. They should completely disagree against that and not say it at all. So, let's continue on in this video in 1 second.
fall, you know. And I'd probably still be friends with him if he didn't do any of this. You know, it would just be a nice, peaceful time with me and him playing Fortnite. But that's not really the way it works. So that's it, everyone. You know, hopefully he sees this video and he realizes how much of a stupid person he is.
How much of a stupid person he is. That's nice to call your friends stupid. I'm just going to wrap this video up here, guys, because this has been 44 minutes, almost 45 minutes of just talking about this. So this has been a long discussion, dudes, for an 8-minute video, all because I'm trying to defend my point that Ryan is a big, fat liar. And he doesn't, like, he stereotypes almost anything. He ruins people's lives. He gets rid of people's hope on being friends with him. Like, a lot of times, him and Potato are angry at each other. Ryan is confused why Potato mutes him. And then he starts, like, calling Potato bad, mean things. Like, I'm not going to allow you to call one of my best friend's cousins, who is also my best friend, who's one of my best friends, I'm not going to allow you to call him crap like that. I'm going to, of course, have to do something about that, which is defriending him or something like that. Because talking bad about people just is period straight on wrong. You shouldn't talk bad about people. You should talk mostly about people's nice sides, not people's rude sides. So, dudes, this video has been 45 minutes long. I'm going to end out this video here, just explaining to you guys how bad of a person Ryan truly is for explaining lies that are not true at all. And, so yeah, dudes, hope you guys have enjoyed this video of Ryan being an 11-year-old who decides he can curse, and which is not right at all, because no one should curse. It's the most wrong thing you could ever do. Don't curse, because it straight on could be, like, and especially because Ryan is an offensive kid. He doesn't know the true face of offensiveness, because he thinks everything. For example, as I told you guys dudes earlier, Ryan says something offensive towards me, and then maybe half an hour later after I'm done bawling, getting upset at him, sometimes even getting angry at him, because this can be so offensive, then I just explain to Ryan why he shouldn't be saying that, and then he eventually says, hey, that was just a joke, but you don't say something, as I said earlier, you don't say something's a joke when you're really meaning the truth about it. There's a difference between truth and lie. They're two different sides of the coin. You don't put truth and a lie on the exact same coin. You don't put joke and truth, or joke and offensiveness on the same coin. They don't work like that, because there are two sides to the same coin. One side's good, one side's bad. There can't be good and bad on the exact same side of a coin, because that would break logic, and also it just wouldn't make sense at all. So I hope you guys just took this 47 minutes of your time to enjoy and explain why Ryan just deserves to be stopped in his understanding of just society itself. He's not a good person. He just insults people for everything he does. And I just wanted to make this video reacting to his lies about me and about all my friends, so that you guys could know. Just don't unsubscribe from his YouTube channel. Just stay subscribed. Just be sure to know that he's not a good person. Don't tell him that in the comments. Don't give him a bunch of hate. Just say that, like, just say in your mind, just mentally say in your mind that, hey, I should think about who I'm subscribed to, who's nice, who's mean, and who actually cares about their fans, like me. I care about YouTube, and he doesn't. He just tries to blabber on, which is true. And, yeah, so I'm going to end this video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and goodbye, dudes.